Hey guys, I have a sub telling me whose chat I can be in and whose chat that I can't be in. I am a free person, and if somebody does not like it, they do not have to sub to me, and there is an unsubscribe button, there is an unfollow button. I will not be dictated to whose chat that I can be in. I will not be dictated to who I can listen to, who I can obtain information from, who I can friend, who I can't friend. I have not played that crap since middle school. I am a follower of no one. I am my own person. And to the person who was on my community post saying that I'm a con because I was seen in somebody's chat that they didn't like, you can kick rocks. This is why there is so much drama in this community anyway. But I am the wrong person in this community to be told who I can play with in the sandbox or who I can play with on a playground. And you know what? Sometimes if you see me in somebody's chat that I would not normally be seen in, there might be a reason why I'm there. Maybe I am there for a purpose. But I'll play with who I won't play with on the playground. Exactly, Queenie. And they couldn't even spell to begin with. And what it boils down to is here a couple of weeks ago, I quit letting him post these crazy conspiracies in my chat. Like, oh my God, you know, the Wells is going to blow up the hill. There's going to be a bad nuclear explosion on the hill. I don't remember what it was. It was some crazy BS that was just really, and then telling me, oh, you need to call TBI. No, why don't you call TBI with that crazy stuff? And I put a stop to it. And I said, okay, you know what? They just ain't going to be, no more of it. And ever since then, I have not really entertained any more of that. I've got away from it. And then the next thing they resorted to was saying something about my Native American religion. And then they want to lump all that together. Same group of people. So I tell y'all what, this whole group of people that wants to keep doing this to me, y'all pack up your toys and y'all get off my playground. How about that? And if I do decide to go out here and I want to worship freaking acorns on the ground, you know, that's my business. If I decide I want to go out here and worship the moon, that's my business too. If I decide to go down to the local church and do it, that's my business. If I decide I want to worship the sun, that's my business, because that's mine. That's for me to decide and nobody else. What makes a difference is my contribution to this community. Do I bring any good into this community for these missing people? Who I associate with in this community makes never mind if I am doing some sort of good for humankind. What kind of markings I have on my body makes never mind, as long as I am doing some kind of good for humankind. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Who or what I worship has never mind at the end of the day, as long as I am doing some kind of good for somebody else at the end of the day. I'm the one that has to answer for it, not anybody else. Nobody pays my bills except for me. And let me tell you, for a con, I must not be very good at it, since I can't even con enough money to get a check from YouTube in 3, 4, or 5 months, right? And if you don't believe that, all you got to do is go check Social Blade. It tells you exactly how much each creator makes every month. You have to make at least $100 a month for them to send you any money. I did not even make, and that was with Super Chats, I did not even make $100 last month. Matter of fact, I missed it by $6. So for somebody that is such a con, I can't even clear $100 since like January or February. Exactly. But yet I still keep doing it. And why do I keep doing it if it's not for the money? There must be something that I care about greater than money and greater than myself. Leanna, I'm being called a con because I was seen in somebody's chat that somebody thought that I shouldn't have been seen in. Like I'm not a big girl. Like I can't go sit in somebody's chat if I want to find out some information or find out what in the hell's going on around this place. And hey, if they seen me there, they must have been there too. But that's what's wrong with this community right now, is there's too much drama and people want to run everybody's business except their own. And the same little clique of people are the same ones that it hasn't been long ago that said something, you know, about the Native American mark on my neck. But just go back in the video, it's all there. Yep. Well, now they're blocked from, the user is hid from the channel. Because I decided I don't have to put up with that. Because like I said, I'm a big girl, and they just need to pack up their stuff and leave my playground. There's an unsubscribe button, just like there's a subscribe button. I guess people think that you learn things just by sitting on your butt and doing nothing. I don't know. I appreciate you, Leanne. Well, I am all over this place, and I have said a million times, how many times have y'all heard me say I try to support everybody in this community? And I try to get around and visit everybody that I can tolerate. And sometimes even if I can't tolerate them, if there's something that I need to know or something that I want to figure out, I try to figure it out. And sometimes there's people in the chat that I like, and I will visit people in the chat whether I care for the creator or not, because my subs are in that chat as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. So I do socialize where my subs are subbed at too. Darlene, I appreciate you so much. You're always so good to me, sweetheart. I will put that towards the computer, absolutely. The good thing about it is when this next month rolls, I should be able to get last month's money with this month's money. And since I missed it only by $6 last month, I should, by all means, be able to get it this month. But like I told her, I'm the wrong one to pick on in this community. Because I will not be bullied. I quit playing that mess in middle school. You've got to meet $100 threshold every month. And even with the super chats and stuff, I missed it by $6. I cleared like $94.65 or something altogether. And I'm honest with my subs about how much I made. And they call me a con, so I must not be very good of a con if I can't even get $100 a month. You know what I'm saying? I think it's between the 24th and the 26th of every month from what I read. That's when they tally it up, and I think it's sent like on the 28th. I believe that's right. If another creator's in here, they can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I read, that's the dates. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. And I love the ones that always show up for me anyway. Thank y'all so much. And I'm sorry that y'all had to listen to me just rant and rave, but that made me so mad when they called me a con on a community tab post because I was in a creator's chat that they didn't like. And if I see one of y'all in somebody's chat after fall, who gives a flip? I'm not your mom. I'm not your wife. I'm not your husband. Who am I to tell you where you can and cannot be? Y'all are grown people. Exactly. Absolutely grown people. And that's the subs that go chat to chat, stirring the pot, causing drama between creators too. That's the bingo card right there. And there's no sense in doing that. And we could get so much more accomplished if everybody could work together. And you could learn a lot more sometimes if you just would sit back and listen to what everybody has to say. You just learn so much more that way. No, I just haven't. I just got home. I had been at the doctor's all day, and I haven't even turned on the lights. I had just come in and let the dog out and everything. I had let Miss Cookie out. I had gave her some water when I first came in, like I always do. Fed her. I hadn't even turned on the lights, really, when that happened. I was like, whew. Made me mad. I had got me a caramel iced coffee, and it was good too. So I cheated on my diet, but I haven't eaten anything today either. So I was really about to like starve to death. So that caramel coffee was so good. I need a vacay away too. I really do. Just for a few days. Just for a few days. I had actually thought about going to Gatlinburg for the weekend this weekend and doing some recon while I was up there and checking out a few things that I wanted to check out while I was up there. And then the kids said that they were coming this weekend. And I never pass up an opportunity to see my kids. So I thought, well, I'll just plan a trip maybe for the following weekend. Well, there's seriously some things that I would like to do. Around about, not in Hawkins County, but around that area. And Gatlinburg's always nice. You know, you can get a log cabin up in the woods with a hot tub out on the porch. And never really have to go anywhere, just sit in the hot tub all weekend. So, most definitely have thought about doing that. And that's really not that far from me. And maybe, you know, that's something that some of us might even consider doing for the 15th, maybe, of June, if she's not been found or we don't have any resolution before the anniversary. Maybe is, you know, a bunch of us renting a couple of cabins up there or something and doing something. I don't know. As a group. I've thought about putting something together. Like, how many would seriously consider attending if we could put something together like that? I know this has just gone on just way too long. I'm really starting to think and my theory is leaning more and more towards because CPS was called, Jodiesue and Candace got her gone. I think Jodiesue helped Candace get her gone. And everything else that's surrounding the case is more of a look over there, don't look here kind of thing. So that is the big deal about why I keep putting out things on Jodiesue Brown. That is why I am so... It's not the drama. It is that I am dead set on exposing her running the narrative. Since day one. Since before day one. And it also benefits her. Child goes missing in that area, property taxes drop, the price of property drops right along with it. No out-of-towners want to buy that property anymore because technically there's a predator on the loose, right? Who wants to buy property and move their family in on property where there is a potential predator on the loose? There's no way, if I was an out-of-towner and I was looking to buy property, that I would consider an area where there was a potential predator on the loose that had not been caught yet. And to where every single predator with anything on their record in the area had been pulled out into the public eye. Every criminal in there has just about now been exposed for everything that's on their record. So any potential buyers is very well aware of what they're moving into the middle of, right? So who in their right mind is going to pay the asking price that these realty companies are asking for it? They're not. So the realty companies are going to drop it like hot potatoes. I've seen where some of the property was dropping back down there through a realty company to $1,000 an acre. And wasn't that her main complaint in the beginning was the property was so high and so expensive, and she only wanted to give her price for it. Oh, absolutely, that's really cheap. Go and look what that 149 acres is selling for now compared to what it was for sale for 6 months ago. It's just right down from the wells. I seen it day before yesterday. And it may be even at a price to where the church could come in there and swoop up a good chunk of that land. Really cheap. It just all depends. And I sat on my way to the doctor. I had an out-of-town doctor's appointment today. And for me to get to my doctor's appointment out of town, it's an hour and a half drive. Hour and a half back. Benny done like a three and a half hour live last night. So it was a good opportunity for me to listen to that. And in that live that I probably, according to other people, shouldn't have been in. But I listened to that. And in that live, you know, I hear Ziggy say that when she was going to church with the Wells, that there was another kid in that church that looked identical to Summer, looked just like her. And now she can go back through some of these pictures that circulate online. And she can say, that's not a picture of Summer, that's a picture of the other kid that looks like Summer. So see, that's things that make you go, And that's good information to have. So I really enjoyed listening to that 3-hour live, and I learned a lot of good information in that live. That picture, the video that I put up yesterday, I tagged Ziggy in it and I asked her, is this a picture too? I've not got an answer back on that. And asked her, you know, is this possibly also a picture of the little girl that you've seen in church? No, it's not Robin's daughter. They said that this woman is a young brown-headed mother. But she said that when Candace goes into church, that Candace spends an awful long time with this little girl and sits on the floor with her and colors and plays with her and stuff like that, and it's really weird. So, going back to where people dictating to you where you should and you should not be, fuck that. I will be in whoever's live that I choose to be in. I will socialize with whom I choose to socialize with, so I can learn the best possible information that I can learn out there. You know what I'm saying? And Penny from Crime Commentary has always put out good information, regardless of who she was with. It had, let's see, Duchess Discussions was in there. Libby was in there. I mean, he just had a really good panel last night. Exactly, Queenie. One picture that she said that she did not think was Summer was a girl in blue, the picture of the kid that's floating around online in blue pajamas with the really messy hair, and it looks like she's got a really long neck. That was put out of Summer. She said that she didn't think that that one was Summer, that it looked more like the little girl from the church. And Ziggy herself says there's something really weird about this, and she had even asked Benny, had Candace ever said anything else about having another child that was put up for adoption, or another child that they had given away, because there's something that's really, I mean, the kids are identical other than maybe the between the nose and the mouth right here, and a little bit in the shape of the eyes. We have throughout the months said, well, this picture, the eyes are a little bit different than this picture, or the mouth is a little bit different than. It is two different kids that we've been seeing. Factual. Welcome to our chat. So anybody that did not catch Benny's live last night, I'm going to recommend to you to go back and catch the live, and especially go back to the part where Ziggy is talking about her stay in Hawkins County and where she goes to church with the Wells, and where she's talking about seeing this little girl that looks so much like Summer but isn't Summer, and then going back through these pictures on YouTube and Facebook and identifying these pictures that has been put out of Summer that's not Summer. And then everybody coming together as a group and saying, yes, we have all noticed through the months the many faces of Summer Wells. Well, last night's live was different. The panel was just good, and it was very informative. It was not the normal where normally some people get triggered. It wasn't about all that. This was a very informative, and like I said, even if you can't watch all of it, go back and watch the part where she's talking about these kids. And it just so happened, like I said, after I put up that picture yesterday, asking, is this a photoshopped picture? Is this Summer? Is this a different kid? What is going on here with Tim posting this picture? Is this just Candace and Tim being funny? Or Right. Have a good night, Mississippi Granny. Exactly. Or she's not missing at all to the people who says she's missing. She's only missing to the people that she's been reported missing to. But the point of me saying that and saying this is don't let people bully you and tell you whose chat you can and cannot be in, because sometimes by being there you learn things like that, and you see people come all together who normally would not even socialize together. There was a lot of people last night that was all together who normally would not have been there together. And that was a good thing to see. Was a lot of people from the true crime community coming together as one. And I'd be damned if I'm going to let somebody come over here and call me a con. Because I might have been seen in Rap Views Chat or General Awareness, whatever it goes by, or Benny's or Penny's or whomever. Or because I mod for Duchess and Duchess mods for Benny, or, you know, that's all stupid. That's crazy. When it all comes down to not who I socialize with, it's do I do any good by what I do or say while I'm here. Do I bring any awareness to the missing by what I do or say while I'm here? Hi, Intergalactic Crime. Welcome to our chat. Channel content is true crime community. Right now we are talking about Summer Wells and bullies. Y'all are welcome to take a seat and join in. Hi, Mr. Papa Bush. I'm having to get rid of a couple. I believe that she was a victim of human trafficking at this point. That is my theory. And we are, for the new ones, we are one big family here. And I welcome your theories too. Everybody has the floor here. No, I don't need any mental help. Do you? I'm going through and I'm making a couple of you mods. Yeah, I've never had to add mods, but I'll be glad to load up on a few. Y'all have at it. Have fun with them. Yes, I am from the South. I have never had to add a moderator in all these months. It's like the floodgates just open. But that's okay. Let them go. I added a few mods, so just y'all put them in timeout if you need to. Show them the door if that's what you choose to do. I'm good. How are y'all? Because see, I'm not going to be bullied. I will not be bullied. That's what this whole thing right here is about. Oh, I know it's a free country. But anyway, let's carry on with it. Where were we at? Jodiesue Brown and Summer Wells and Candace. Jodiesue Brown. What part do y'all feel that Jodiesue plays? Do y'all agree with me that Jodiesue starts the fires, watches the house burn, then talks to the police and reporters about the fire? Well, what they want me to do is shut my live down, Wild Fox, and I'm not going to do that. And neither am I going to turn this into a troll parade. They were probably sent here from Jodiesue Brown's channel, if I'm guessing. They are not getting to me. I can sit here, as long as my mods can hang, I can sit here like this all night long. Don't bother me a bit. Thank you, Bailey. I do not have a problem. See, I let my mom sit here and train on these trolls. I don't care. Hey, Lori, how are you? Let me just go ahead and charge my battery for the long haul. Let me just see if I can set that up right there. So what y'all want to talk about? That's all I do is fart and smoke and blow bubbles. What do you do? Hey, Oreo. My favorite color is black, just like my heart. Hey, Cassidy. Look, me and my mods can wait y'all out. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Hey, Arsa Bruin. And I see a bunch coming in that I know from other chats that I can mod too, so y'all just keep on going. Hey, I see Oreo. I can mod that one right there. Thank you. And you know what's sad? Is I'm mainly getting bullied this time over freedom to choose where I spend my time and my religion. So go ahead. Oh, I'm fine. Because I'm not in middle school. Hey, Super Slothy. And see, I'm not Ernie. I'm not going to go run up and down the middle of the street hollering, somebody help me. Somebody help me. Nope, I'm not in high school either. So there. I'm having fun. Watch my mods have fun. Absolutely, I live in a senior home. They turn us loose every Thursday night and let us roam up and down the halls in our diapers, man. Because I just quit cigarettes, man. They won't let us have cigarettes in this joint no more. They're afraid we're going to burn down the old age home. So all they'll give us is these little light up machines right here, fuckers. Hey, that's a good idea. I've thought about just quitting. Thanks, Pineapple Pam. And Tim Mullins can kiss my fat ass too. If you're not part of the Summer Wells true crime community, why are you over here even in my chat? If you're not part of the true crime community, why are you over here in my chat? Did they just turn you loose from the mental hospital? Or are you one of the locals that is trying to help hide Summer Wells? That's got to be what it is. If you're over here trolling me, you have to be one of the locals that's distracting. And part of the distraction from us finding Summer Wells. Why else would you give a shit what I'm talking about over here in my chat? And why do you care where I live? I just told you I live in a senior home, and I sit and I pee my diapers in between slurping up my chopped up food and hitting my vape. He's got a bald head and holes in his jeans. Probably lives in his mama's basement. Totally crushing on my hair. Somebody just block Sophie. Just put her out. Good job, mods. Y'all are getting it down pat tonight. Oh, absolutely. There. Good job, y'all. As soon as I mentioned jodiesue and the land and the real estate companies, all these trolls was just turned loose. Y'all are doing great. I'm good. How are you? We're part of the Summer Wells community, true crime community. We're looking for a lost girl here, so if y'all have no wants or concerns for looking for a 6-year-old girl, please exit the room. We are trying to find a lost 6-year-old girl here. She's about 3.5 foot tall, blonde, blue eyes, 40 pounds. Missing from Rogersville, Tennessee, June 15th, 2021. We'll slay 'em, Tennessee Rose. Just cut through 'em like they're butter.
Bye. Well, I think that because the dogs stopped at jodiesue's feet, the search dogs stopped at her feet. Why else would they stop at her feet? Tell me why. If she didn't have Summer's scent on her, why would they stop at her feet? The kid has a name. The kid's name is Summer. And she was last seen outside her home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road in Rogersville, Tennessee. Jodiesue has made a point to control the narrative, to even drop Don bits and pieces of information, just enough for him to bring to YouTube each and every day. She would drop him just enough for him to bring to do an interview with Cher without him really realizing what she was doing. And she has bragged about being able to control his narrative. Well, that's the thing. If he owed a drug debt, it was more than likely to Jodiesue and Andy. She is the one that said that he brought in 365 pounds of drugs at a time. Well, block her. Completely hide her from the channel. That's what she does to me on her channel. When I wanted to ask her about all this, and I wanted to sit down and talk to her about all of this, she blocked me from her channel. Well, bye. Well, next time, just block her. Don't even put up with it. Y'all, please don't hit Queenie. Queenie is a regular in here. I know it's hard to tell right now because we have so many trolls, but Queenie is a regular. Pineapple Pam, what it is not. We're being attacked so hard right now that it's hard to tell. All my mods are brand new. So please be patient. Please be patient. If y'all have been timed out and y'all are sincerely here for Summer Wells, please just be patient. But Queenie is a regular in here. She is part of our family. So y'all try not to hit Queenie. Pineapple Pam says she is here for Summer. Seems like I have seen Pam around, so let's give her a chance. Hey, Miss Catherine. You're welcome. Yeah, I've seen Grandma T around, for sure. But as I've said before, Jodiesue was searching for Summer before Candace realized that she was gone, according to the official story. Why? When Candace first came down the driveway, Jodiesue was apologizing to her. I'm sorry, she says. Why? We have caught Jodiesue dropping bits and pieces of information and controlling the narrative that wasn't true. Somebody get Gary Johnson out of here. Just block him completely. Bye, Gary. See, this was a planned attack right here by Jodiesue for the next time I went live. And she'll pay for this. She needs to remember she goes 16, 17 hours at a time. I don't. So don't think that there's not enough community zone to you, Jodiesue, that there won't be payback for this. If there wasn't some truth to it, she wouldn't be trying to shut us down. It would just roll off her back. Oh, and have y'all heard the one about her son being in the swimming pool with Summer the day before Summer come up missing? Have y'all heard that one? See, I wasn't going to say anything about that one. But that's what was told by the next door neighbor to Ziggy while Ziggy was in Hawkins County on Ben Hill Road. So keep playing, Jodiesue. Tell him how Damien was in that swimming pool, huh? When he's really not anywhere near the age of any of those kids. And that was Andy's cousin that was telling that. So why would Andy's cousin tell that about his cousin's child if there was not some truth to it? I asked jodiesue one time about the Frank Light thing, and I said, you know, according to Google Earth, I said there is some trails and stuff that cut directly through without, so you don't have to get on the paved road. I said it appears that there are some trails that go from point A to point B to where it's only 0.3 miles. Just a short walk. Or a short ride either by horseback or ATV. And she was like, oh, no, there is nothing. There's no trails or anything from the lighthouse to the Ben Hill Roadhouse. And then I find out that she flat out lied to me about that. Well, see, that's the thing, is I am not in middle school and I'm not going to be bullied. Okay, Darlene. Thank you. I am here for Summer. I am not here for Candace. I'm not here for Dawn. I am not here for Robin. I am not here for jodiesue. I am not here for Frank. I am not here for anybody except for Summer. So whatever truth needs to be spoke, I will speak it. Of course, they all know what happened. And, you know, they're all too afraid to go against Holler Mama and Holler Daddy there. Y'all don't... Monkey ass, he's another one that I know. Try not to hit him. He does not mean any harm. They're all too afraid of Holler Mama and Holler Papa there to speak out against them. Or they're too scared of everybody knowing what's going on in their secret lives to speak out for Summer. They're too afraid for somebody to find out about their little convictions on their record, that they won't come out for summer. And God forbid they say something against Holler Mama and Holler Daddy there, that's scamming in so much money off of on the back of summer. And Jodiesue's making more than anybody. And she draws a check every month. And so she does not have to lose her check or anything. That's why it all goes into her son's name. And I'm going to call Social Security, and I am going to see what can be done about that. I have got screenshots of her sitting there asking for money and asking to be put into her son's name for her. I have got videos of her asking for it to be put in her son's name. So I damn sure am. Since she wants to attack me and attack my channel, I surely will. Well, that's why she has it put in her son's name, so she doesn't have to report the income. But now, since she wants to attack my channel, I will see that she is, that income's reported. I've got it recorded where she was on Doug stammering around and giving every excuse in the book why it could not be sent directly to her, and it had to be sent to her son. I have got hours recorded of her sitting there running that PayPal app while she stares into that screen. There's no way that she can deny it to a Social Security judge. Oh, I'm not even, no, I ain't even going to put it with the IRS. I am going to contact Social Security in Tennessee first thing in the morning. Or if they're closed on Fridays, Monday morning. She attacks my channel one more time, and that's exactly what she's going to get. And anybody else's channel that she attacks, I suggest you do the same thing. Hit her where it hurts, and that is in her pockets. The only way to hurt a drug addict is hit them in their drug supply. Hit them in that money where they can't buy any more drugs. And by the way, Jodiesue, for somebody taking so much radiation and so much chemotherapy drugs, why do you still have your hair? See, I wasn't going to bring your medical into this, but seeing as how you want to attack my channel, you're lying to everybody about being radiated and all this chemotherapy, or you wouldn't still have all of your hair. It would at least be gone in patches. I told them, monkey ass, like I said, my mods are new. Don't hit monkey ass no more. Please don't hit monkey ass anymore. He belongs here. Oh, that's okay, Tennessee Rose. Monkey ass, all my mods are new. And we've been attacked so hard tonight that they don't know, and I don't really either, who's who. Jodiesue sent a bunch of people over here to attack my channel. And we're trying to figure out even who belongs. So, okay, I'm sorry. But that's what's going on. But she is, anybody that's new here, she's Summer Wells' neighbor. She's the one who said that she was walking in a dried up creek where parts of it was dried up, but yet she was walking in the water looking for a creek that had dirty hypodermic needles in it, but she was in a creek looking for with dirty hypodermic needles in it. But she has done nothing to help. I don't think she has not been out hanging signs or out physically looking for this little girl since. All she has done is sit on panels and beg for money until she has got enough money to buy a prefabricated cabin, cash, and skimmed off the back of this missing 6-year-old girl. And that's the saddest part, is all the money that is being scammed off the back of this missing baby. Bye, Pam. Y'all are all doing a great job for the traffic that we have coming in here and not knowing who's who. Everybody's doing a great job. I appreciate everyone. Thank y'all so much. Everyone's doing perfect. Oh, don't feel bad. It happens. It happens. That's why if I see you accidentally hit somebody that does belong, I just tell you. And that way y'all know from here on out. But we've had so many come in that don't belong. You have no way of knowing. And that's fine. Since she wants to hit my chat like that, that's fine. But payback is a bitch. And it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but y'all know how it goes. You absolutely do belong Mississippi mud. You know, I don't know how to do that, but I very well may can. Hmm. No, it don't give me that option right now. I bet I had, yeah. I've seen other people do it though during the middle of a stream, but that might be with like StreamYard or Restream or something, and I'm just using like the regular YouTube app. But anyway, I'm fixing to jump off of here, and I'm going to jump over and see if Shay's having the same problem. I may need to go help her out, and then see if we all can't combine forces, a bunch of us, and that's what's going to be bad, is when we all combine forces. So I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you all after a while or tomorrow. See y'all later. Love you guys. Thank you so much, mods. Good night.